Through me the way into the suffering city. Through me the way into eternal pain. Through me the way that runs among the lost. Justice urged on my high artificer. My maker was divine authority, the highest wisdom and the primal love. Before me nothing but eternal things were made, and I endure eternally. Abandon all hope, all ye who enter here.
And now we enter the first level of this barren wasteland, Limbo, the land of the Anabaptized and the heathen. There, that is where the wise and the prosperous spend their eternal lives, including myself.
I hope I may reside there one day.
I'm sure the Lord has better plans for you, my friend. Let us move on.
What in God's name are you?
I am Minos, judge of the damned, decider of eternal fate. But you, young Alighieri, your time has not come. And you, poet, shouldn't you be in your little keep?
I am here on a holy mission with this mortal, Minos. Now let us through to the next circles.
Very well. I'll open the way to the next circles. Have a good day clinging to your sanity, mortal.
Christ almighty, what is that?
That, my friend, is what occurs to those who are too overcome by lust.
It's awful.
There is worse, my friend. Much, much worse. Let us continue.
Ugh, I may as well swim in the Mediterranean in the winter months.
Ah, but that is a result of gluttony, punishment by a never-ceasing rain that will continue to beat upon the flesh of the damned, equivalent to their cold selfishness.
Virgil, do you hear something?
Run! Run as fast as your feet may carry you!
What was that?
Cerberus, guardian of the gluttons, possibly one of the worst demons to walk the underworld. But returning to our journey, we now enter Greed, the fourth circle.
What are they doing?
Jousting, the demons and Plutus, their guard, find it amusing. The boulders represent things they hoard.
Plutus?
The Greek god of wealth. There is truthfully nothing much to see here. Let us carry on.
What is that?
The river Styx, home of the sullen and the wrathful, and of Phlegus, the boatman.
What do we have here? Man flesh and a poet? What are you doing here?
We seek to cross, boatman. Our business is of no importance to you.
Very well. Forward.
Minos was right. I don't think I can keep myself together for much longer.
There are things much more horrid ahead. Things some men should never have to see in their lifetime.
Then why am I here?
To inform those other men of the horrors that await them if they continue their sin.
You have arrived at the city of the dead. Have you taken the heeds of the words of the last gate yet?
The city?
Yes, the city of the dead, entryway to the lower circles of hell. Let us proceed once more. And here we have the heretics.
A creative method of punishment, and I thought the soul dies with the body.
Not in this circle, it doesn't. This circle holds nothing to help us, but the next circle is interesting, if you will.
Is that blood?
Yes, Phlegathon, the river of boiling blood and fire. The violent against others and property are forever trapped in the river. If they attempt to escape, they are shot by Charon and his patrol of centaurs. You can sometimes see them circling the river.
I see. How big is this level of hell?
Not big enough. Let us continue to the next ring of this level.
And this is for?
Those who are violent against themselves, suicides and sadists. They take the form of trees, the thorny trees and bramble you see here, and are eaten by the harpies.
What is that screaming?
The profligates, the one who squandered their coin on wasteful objects of desire instead of food and shelter for their families. We are only halfway through this level so far.
The fire does not burn my skin when it hits. What is this madness?
It is because you don't belong here. Only those worthy of suffering are burnt by the flames. Here, my friend, is where we have the earthers, blasphemers, and sodomites. The blasphemers lay in the fiery sands and are continuously burned by the flaming ring. The earthsharers sit but are nevertheless burned by the non-stop storm. And the sodomites move in groups to try and avoid the rain.
All violent against God and nature reside.
Precisely. That finishes this circle, and now to the lair of fraud. Here we enter the first Bolgia of Lair 8, where the seducers and those who were in charge of their duties. They are separated into lines and are separated by the demons of this lair and forced to march for eternity. I think in the distance I can see the flatterers who march in their own excrement to represent the words they gave to their puppets. This is the home of various false prophets of mankind who trick them into believing into seeing the future by unforeseen means. They now walk with their heads on backwards for eternity. The many corrupt politicians of the surface come here to burn in boiling pitch for the rest of time. They are guarded by a male branch. Their leader is Melkata, or the evil tail for usurper blowers. What are you doing here, human? Do you wish to have a taste of what your future holds? Care to join them? Easy, Melkata. We are simply here to continue on our mission from the divine. Now let us through to the next Bolgia. You are interfering with the Maker's task.
And for the final and deepest part of fraud, we have the disease of mankind, the alchemists, the perjurers, and the counterfeiters, those who have used their deceit to gain personal glory.
A disease, eh? I will admit to that being quite witty.
So it is, and now, we began our descent to the deepest circle of hell, mutiny and betrayal.
Virgil, where are the traitors? I only see ice and water.
Gaze into the ice. They are trapped in the everlasting tundra. There is no escape.
If that is what I believe it to be, then I think I have gone mad.
We will unfortunately meet the greatest betrayer of all, soon. Very soon.
This is a dream, correct? I'm not in hell. I'm in my bed at home. Virgil, tell me this is a horrid dream.
No, my young friend, it is not. I wish for you it was. We are in Cana, the first round.
Named after Cain, the son of Adam and Eve, who murdered his brother Abel?
The same.
So this is for those who betray their families.
Precisely.
I wish for this nightmare to end. Let us continue. He is near, isn't he?
Yes, he is. I will let you decide why this room is called Judecca.
It is for those who betrayed their masters and lords of high benevolent purpose.
Excellent, Dante, excellent. This is the home of Brutus, Cassius, Judas Iscariot, and Lucifer.
Interlopers, children of my enemy, why have you come?
God help me.
Why have you come? If I were not bound in these chains, I would have skinned you already.
Lucifer, King of Hell, we simply wish to pass. In the name of Jehovah, open the gates through.
Your exit is made, poets. If I see either of you again, you will be forever trapped in limbo as punishment. I would have you leave immediately, but I know of your mission, and millennia after millennia have taught me patience. Chronicle your experiences, and leave my realm.
We are finished?
Yes, but there is one last circle.
Who for?
Sean Daniele.
Who?
Exactly. And now we part ways, my friend. Maybe the prophecies about you will come true.
What prophecies?
Goodbye.
And so ends the story of the Inferno. Dante, who after this supposed experience wrote the Divine Comedy, was revered throughout Europe for it. He was exiled from Florence for political reasons and later died in Ravenna, Italy, never returning to Florence. His works are used as an inspiration for the most Western literature and continues to inspire authors and poets throughout the world to this day. In the literary world, Dante Alighieri will never die, and the Divine Comedy continues on.